Alright guys, I'm Percy G here again. I just got a juice from a friend of mine that I should do. And mind you, I do lots of juices, but I never do this combination before. So alright, so here goes. So it's beet with pomegranate and lemon and lime. Well, if you don't have each, you can use one, right? And that's going to be the beets. I'm going to be doing it in my juicer. It's going to be awful mess probably, folks, but it's better that way, because when you do juice in the blender, you have to add water to it, and I find that once you add water to it, it just takes out a lot of the nutrients. So the beets I'm going to be doing in my blender, and the pomegranate is already cleaned up and I have it already seed ready, and I'm going to be doing that in the blender, then add it to the beet juice. Also, I'm going to be doing the lemon. I'm not going to be squeezing it. I just peeled it, get most of the white parts off of it because it's bitter. And I'm going to cut it up and put it also in the juicer, okay? And basically, folks, everybody know how good beets are, you know, beets and pomegranate. You know, those are two. And there's some juices up there already that, you know, tell you all that is good about these, so I'm not gonna go into too much details right now. You know, benefit of, you know, pomegranate, you have a lot of fiber, vitamin K, C, iron, potassium, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties, a whole lot of good stuff, you know. And when you put those two together, this is going to be, oh, also ginger going to be added to it. So it's pomegranate, beetroot with ginger and lemon, and that is good for the heart. It cleanses your gut, and it boosts your immune system. And one of the big thing with beets, the same way you see it red, it's good for your blood. It detoxes the blood. It detoxes the blood. And the pomegranate, same way. The red, all of that, it detoxes the blood. It cleans the kidney. It cleans the liver, because those are the two ones that really filter out all the, you know, the bad sediments out of the body. Especially the liver. It does a lot. So those two detoxify the kidney and the liver. Gallbladder, it does everything. So when you talk about bleeds and the redness, yes, it does work with the blood. It cleans the blood. So it's a very good detoxification fruits right there, you know, so you can't beat that. Okay, and I'm also gonna add a little apple cider to it. So in this way, it could last in the fridge for a couple days, because I have all that acid from the lime and from the apple cider. You know, the apple cider helping weight loss, right? And it contains anti-aging properties, and all these, they're doing a lot of researches on these right now. And it helps in relieving bloating, and it prevents kidney stone. Lemon also too. You drink some lemon and cold pressed olive oil on an empty stomach, and if you have gallstone, they're gone. So that is it. And it you know, improve digestion and prevent kidney stones. That's what lemon does. Okay, so these are very good high in everything, folks, and these are iron antioxidant, iron anti-inflammatory, you know, antibacterial. They do a lot. You can't beat these two. Pomegranate is so good for you, and it lowers the blood pressure, it lowers the blood sugar. Wow, it just does so much. So this is a good combination here. I was so happy when my friend, because I've never tried this combination before. You know, I've done a lot of juices, but I've never tried this combination. So I'm going to try it now, and we'll see how it goes, okay? And she said she'll be watching. So what I've done, folks, I don't like to waste a lot of time. I have all the beets cut up, because this is going for my juicer. And this is how I have the lime. I'm going to be cutting them in quarters and adding them to the juicer. You know, normally I would squeeze them, but no, all of this, she said I'm going by her. And I'm wearing a gloves, folks, because I'm doing so much stuff today, and I'm tired of, you know, dyeing up my hand. I did a lot of turmeric this morning for my turmeric tea. And all these beads, this is about 15 beads. They're small. They're some very small beads, so they're nicer when they're small. You know, they have a lot more flavor to them. And here is the pomegranate seed, folks. The easiest way to clean these, you cut your pomegranate in quarters, put it in a bowl of water, and you just clean them up underneath the water, because if you don't, you're gonna have it splattered all over the place. And my kitchen is white, So when I learned this trick, it was the happiest thing because I use a lot of pomegranate, and I used to be, you know, they used to be going squirting all over the place. So just get a good sized bowl of water and put them in there, cut them, and then seed them in there. And after you finish, you just drain the water off, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start this right now. So this is about 20 small beets. Oh, and I use for about 3 large pomegranates. You know, so I 3 large pomegranate give me 2 cups. You know, so mind you, I'm not really measuring anything, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, so I like the pomegranate I'm gonna do afterward. That's pretty fast, but let me just get this beets out of the way because the beets are harder, so it's gonna be harder on the juicer. They're tougher, so they're gonna be a little bit more challenging. And like I said, I'm supposed to get a new top of the line juicer for my birthday, for my Earth Strong Day. Hopefully I get some of my presents already. That's good. Who doesn't like present, folks? I think we love it more than the kids, right? And especially when it comes over your birthday, you sit around and you're looking for something, right? So you're never too old. Okay, folks, it's gonna make a little noise. It's gonna be for a couple minutes, so here goes. Okay, folks, that's done. Let me just get my jug. And you see, it doesn't yield a lot because that's how most of these fruits and vegetables are. Look, this is about 20 small beets, and I'm pretty sure this is about 2 cups. So there you go. And if you're juicing it in the juicer, you add a lot of water, add some water to it, then it would just bring it right down to a drink. Yeah, so there we go. So I get about 2 cups out of it, which is good. And now I'm just gonna quickly do the pomegranates, and that's I'm just gonna do I have to keep this here to drip. Look at that. So okay, drip, drip, drip. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way, and I'm just gonna add over here. It can drip in the sink. That's the thing with beets, you know, it's a lovely, beautiful thing, but it's a messy, messy thing to do. And you know what? It's pretty good. I didn't have any spilled too much, even from the juicer. But if you have a top of a line cold press juicer, you're good. You don't have anything spilling because those are slow masculating. I think they call those juicer. That's one of the one I'm gonna be getting for my Earth Strong Day. Yes, I'm bragging because you know what? I'm a juice freak and my machine is going, so I need another machine, and it's best to get a good one this time. So okay, so this is basically what I get from the beets, and I'm going to be doing the pomegranate right now, and that one you do, and I think you strain it when you do pomegranate. So I'm just going to get my bowl here and get a strainer. And pomegranate is one of those fruits that they now call superfood, a superfood. It's that good. And like I say a lot of times, folks, if you are on medication like for diabetes or hypertension, which is high blood pressure, I think you should consult your doctors first before you're doing any form of juicing, because some of the fruits will interact with the medication, and so therefore your medication will not work, or you could get side effect, or something to that. So if you decided that you want to do juicing and you're diabetic or hypertensive, talk to your doctor, because I know for sure if you're high blood pressure, do not take grapefruit in any sense of the word with your medication, because there's a ingredient in the main ingredient in grapefruit that when you take it, it could escalate your heart rate and stuff like that. And that again, talk to your doctor. But I always know from in nursing and from my doctor, never take never eat grapefruit with high blood pressure medication and with most medication, because grapefruit is a very powerful stuff. It has good stuff in it, and that's why it works so well for weight loss. But never take, usually they used to say if you're gonna eat grapefruit and take your medication, take it for 4 hours ahead, and then you can take the hypertensive medication. But you know what, folks, I wouldn't do it. I would talk to my doctor, because you know what, I learned from experience with grapefruit, because even though I know that grapefruit was have that effect, my sister was high blood pressure, and I didn't realize she was eating all this grapefruit. And one day I went by her, and she was feeling so off, like she's gonna pass out. Her heart rate was just pulsating and everything. And it's after sit her down, did her her BP, and the blood pressure escalated, the pulse was dropping, and she went to the doctor, and that's when we found out that she loved grapefruit to a fault, and she'd take her medication and then eat the grapefruit about an hour or so after, and that's the effect that she got from it. So grapefruit is a no-no in a lot of medication. I know a lot of people love the grapefruit, but it's a no-no, and especially for hypertensive, which is high blood pressure, don't eat it and with your medication. And so that's why I said you make sure you talk to your doctor regarding all of these juicing, because some of these vegetable and fruits can have adverse side effects if you're on certain medication. Okay, so talk to your doctor and get your doctor's advice before you start taking any of these doing any of these juices. I'm just gonna add some of my beetroot to it. Normally I would have had some water, but because I want to keep it very concentrated, so I just had some of my beetroot to it, and I'm doing it in my magic bullet. A little bit of noise. Let's see. So I'm just gonna be straining it. Yeah, because this is not very practical to do in a juicer. I wouldn't recommend it, It's better to blend it, magic bullet it, and then you strain it. And if you have to add a little bit of some water to it, you go ahead. But like I said, I am just adding some of my beetroots to it. And later on, if I taste it and it's very strong, then I had some water to it, right? So this is how I'm going right now, because when you put too much water to the stuff, you lose a lot of the nutrients. So here we go. sorry about the noise, folks, but you know that's how it is with these machines. Don't worry, they'll invent a noiseless one for all these machines soon, you know. Yes, or maybe they're gonna invent a robot. IG. So this is the last of it, and then I always forget something, so I'm just gonna add the ginger basically right. You know, I could have juiced the ginger, but I just remember the ginger, so I'm just gonna add it. It's not a lot of ginger you're gonna be using, but always, you know me, I have to have, but ginger is a part of the recipe, so I forgot to put it in the juicer, so I'm just gonna stick it here in the blender. And always wash your ginger, folks, you know, and take off any part that doesn't look very pleasant, because that will make your stuff bitter, you know. Always discard parts of it. Okay, so I just use a good sized piece of ginger. When it comes to ginger, like I said, ginger and garlic, it's up to you how much you like, or how much you want in your stuff, you know. And but I love my ginger, because ginger is one of the #1 antioxidant, anti-inflammatory what is it, fruits or vegetable, you know. It's just like tomato. Tomato is not a vegetable, it's a fruit, so ginger make it that too. The smell of the ginger is awesome. Awesome. I just want to make sure the ginger is all blended out. Let me see. Wow, that is awesome. So folks, all that's happening right now, it's that's gonna be strained and everything mixed up, because the lemon was blended, the lemon was juiced in the juicer, so you don't have a lot of stuff left to do. So let me get a spoon. And like I said, I want to do this very quick. And I have my apple cider vinegar here, and I made my own. Almost just about everything I use, folks, what I can make, I make for myself. I know it's all done without no preservative, and it's clean. So okay, I'm just gonna strain this all out, and it's done. Add about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in it. Yeah, see how rich it is, folks. Look at that. See, that's beets. So those two are for the blood. It detoxificates the blood, it purifies the blood, it does everything. Pomegranate and beets. These two you can take as much as you want, as long as you check it out with your doctor first. Look at that. Look at that. This is what your blood should look like, red and rich. Look there. I could throw some more water in this and still get, but I don't want it that way. I just want the first goodness, and that's it. Yeah, I don't want to put no water or anything. When I'm done with this, I just toss it. Yeah, no water and stuff here. So basically that's it. So I'm just gonna add the rest of the juice, the beetroot, to that, and I'll give it a mix, and I'll add a little apple cider vinegar to it, and it's done. So it's basically beetroot, pomegranate, but I think some people play it back home, it's called pomegranate, or yeah, something like that. But no matter what it's called, pomegranate, it's a good thing. So okay, I'm just gonna add eyeball, because I'm good at that. So always shake your apple cider vinegar up, because the mother goes, if you have a bottle and you don't have the mother in the bottle of it, it's not And the mother is that slime, which come from the apple. That is where all the good stuff is. So I just put about a tablespoon. And you can keep this in the fridge for a few days because of the alkaline properties in it from the well, right now when you have lemon outside, it's acid, but once you consume it, it becomes alkaline. That is a chemistry thing right there. So right now it's acid, but the once you drink it, it's your stomach, it becomes alkaline. That's lemon, in case you didn't know that. Outside of the body, it's acid. When it hits your stomach, it becomes alkaline. Lemon. And like I said, folks, if you do like the videos here, could subscribe, could share, and tell a friend, tell a friend. And as I say, folks, these videos are not for everyone. I just want to keep stressing that they're not for everyone, because not everybody is interested in juicing or stuff like that. And basically, this is just for people who love juicing and love eating vegetable, and you know what, just doing healthy stuff, I'm not saying everybody doesn't do healthy stuff or eat healthy, but like I'm saying, people might say, oh, why should keep doing that? But you know what, I enjoy doing this. Like, for me, this is so much fun. This is so much fun doing this, basically. And in the same process, I can give people some information, good information, health information that could benefit them. So what's not to love? So basically, folks, like I said, if people would like to share or subscribe, that's fine. You okay? It's not a matter of life and death to me, because I'm doing this because I love doing it. It's fun for me. I am bored, stiff, or retired. I don't have anything else to do. I could go back out and work. No, thank you. I'm quite happy. I did that for 30 years. So I went in jail for 30 years. So now I'm out in the workforce, and I'm enjoying my retirement and doing stuff that I like to do. And in the same process, I'm helping people I can. And basically that's it. So like I said, it's not for everybody what I'm doing, and if you're not interested, that's fine. You don't have, like I said, you just click the channel and move on. And as I say, I'm not doing it. It's not a job, 24-hour job. It's not a job for me for making money or anything like that. I'm doing it because I love it, and I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos. And at the same time, even doing the videos, I'm still learning, because I do a lot of research on some of these fruits. Before, I used to just juice and eat my vegetable, but you know what, since I started taking it, doing it on YouTube, because I want to give people factual information. So it's fun doing a lot of research and stuff like that on a lot of these fruits, and find some fascinating things about them. So folks, like I said, don't nobody think it's not a job for me. I'm just doing it because I love it, and if I can help anybody, fine. Otherwise, I am having so much fun at doing these videos, so I can't wait for summer to be outside and go to start picking strawberries, going on the farms and things like that. It's going to be awesome. So folks, this is a detoxing, the cleansing, and immune boosting, everything in one. Pomegranate, beetroots, ginger, lemon or lime, whichever one you have, or you could I use both. I go crazy with that a lot of these, and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. This, you could drink this first thing in the morning, but you could drink it any time of the day, because right now it's about 6:30, and I am just gonna have this glass right here, and it's something that you can have at any time. But if you drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, it helps also, especially if you're trying to lose weight, especially the cider vinegar. and the lemon and ginger together. So folks, this is it. This is my immune boosting detoxification, everything in one. So folks, that's it. And it's 6 o'clock in the evening, 6:30. The sun is gone down early tomorrow. Oh folks, anybody listen in Toronto, I'm just passing this on. I think we're going to be having a big snowstorm tomorrow, and they said, so the weatherman said it's going to be 30 centimeters of snow. So folks, if you out there and pick up your stuff, go, because remember the last one we have about a month ago, we couldn't find anywhere to walk on the sidewalk. And some of these weatherman, I don't, I take everything with a grain of salt, but I've been hearing this on a few weather stations. I think yesterday or the day before it was spring, the first day of spring, and tomorrow we'll be having, so they say, 30 centimeters of snow. So folks, get you shovel ready and your salt ready, and good luck. Thank God I done with that, Okay folks, so you enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, peace.